around a second, but first, Mets, White Sox. Watch Jeff McNeil with a great catch out there right into the net.
All right, first of all, great job having a net out there protecting the fans. Second of all, look out now for the Mets. Winners of 6 in a row. They got some bad teams coming up. Play the Pirates soon. Beating up on the White Sox.
I
didn't sell at the deadline.
I'm serious.
No, he is serious. Why not?
Watch out.
Yeah.
Football is back. Broncos, Falcons, little pregame action. Julio Jones, which what I think is a great catch. These guys think this is not
Well, it wasn't
fair
a catch. I mean, it wasn't.
It was a catch. It just wasn't inbounds.
1
but it was a phenomenal catch.
No, it wasn't a catch.
But he caught it.
Yeah, but not by the rules.
Let's go to the
Strange catch rule.
That was
the actual game. This was a catch. Denver's Brett Rippon connecting with Juwan Winfrey for spectacular game-winning touchdown. Why is Nick upset? Because Nick is the only one that bet on this game.
I can't believe you bet on that game.
Well, what do you mean I can't believe it's first opportunity to bet on football
But
since
you don't know who's playing. All these backups.
Falcons plus 2.5 was so too good to be.
Did you lose money?
Well, yeah, because of that.
That was a great
Chargers,
catch.
Rams, joint
Knock it down, kid.
Keenan Allen laying out. Secures that ball right there. That was a good catch.
Sorry, I'm still
Keenan
thinking
Allen,
about
very underrated. Starting to get a little bit of love, and he's a tough receiver, no question.
Jenna, can I borrow some
Right there.
Nick, you want to play Take Your Pick?
Can I borrow some money?
Not from me.
Okay.
I don't have it.
Then I'm not playing.
Jerry Jones said that he is not concerned about the timeline of Ezekiel Elliott's holdout, while Melvin Gordon has reportedly requested a trade if he can't get a deal done. Who is more likely to end their holdout first, Zeke or Gordon? Chris Broussard, take your pick.
It better be Melvin Gordon. In fact, he needs to go in today or tomorrow and say, look, $10 million a year, I'll take it. I mean, seriously, because they're going to move right on without him. They were 4-0 without him last year, and 2 of the teams they beat, Pittsburgh and Kansas City. They'll be fine without Melvin Gordon.
I totally agree on the Melvin Gordon front. I thought he overplayed his hand from the beginning on this one. I'm all for guys getting paid, so I don't begrudge him his money. But Melvin Gordon is the running back that is the fungible player, the guy that you can duplicate the production. I think with the great running backs, we overstate how easy their production is to duplicate. Guys that are quite good but not great like Melvin Gordon, man, you can plug and play there. So I think the Chargers know that. I think Melvin Gordon just costs himself 40 stacks a day without having any good return coming. He should end that hold.
All right, Julio Jones led the league in receiving yards last season, but Odell Beckham Jr. is looking to have a resurgence in Cleveland. So who will finish with more receiving yards this season, Julio or Odell? Nick, take your pick.
I'm going to go with the kid formerly with the yellow hair, my guy Odell Beckham. I think the Browns are going to have a top 5 offense. I think Baker is a sneaky MVP pick, and I think Odell is going to have the best season of his career, trump even what he did in year 2 with the New York Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. leads the NFL in receiving yards this year.
I'm going with Julio. I expect Odell to have a big year. Obviously, he's a little bit more of an injury risk. He may miss a few games here or there. Jarvis Landry's going to get his share of touches. And Baker's the type of quarterback, he's going to throw to the open guy. So I think he'll spread the wealth a little bit, although Odell will be huge. And Julio this is what he does. Over 100 yards a game receiving for the last 6 years. Over 1,500 yards a season for the last 5 years. This is what Julio Jones does.
All right, Julio Jones. Moving on, Tom Brady and Drew Brees sit atop Kurt Warner's rankings of quarterbacks heading into this season, with both quarterbacks playing in their 40s. Many are wondering when they'll hang up the spike. So who retires first, Brady or Brees? Chris, take your pick.
I think it's Drew Brees. Look, I don't know if it was a sign of things to come or if it was his age, but in the second half of last season, he struggled badly and wasn't throwing the ball that well. Didn't look like he had a ton of arm strength, and his numbers went way down. So I think Brees. Plus they got Teddy Bridgewater waiting in the wings, so I think it's Brees.
So Brees is younger. Brees, while he did struggle at the end of last season, over the course of last season, was far more effective than Brady. And Drew Brees, you read some of the articles out of New Orleans, Brees is not exactly the most liquid financially. Brees is not going to be a guy who walks away from $30 million. He's not taking any discounts either. So I say Drew Brees. I say Tom Brady's first one to retire. That Drew Brees plays longer because he's younger. Right now, he's still statistically more effective, and he could use those football checks. I don't want to say he needs the money, but he ain't going to be turning down the money. Made some bad investments in some diamonds, reportedly. Got a little dupe there.
Oh, wow.
You can look it up. Yep. Read it in the trades.
On to the AFC North now, where the Steelers and new divisional hotshot Browns both have the same odds to win the Super Bowl this season. So who's more likely to take home the Lombardi Trophy, Pittsburgh or Cleveland? Nick, take your pick.
Well, I think Cleveland's going to win the division. I don't think Pittsburgh's going to make the playoffs, so Cleveland's at least going to be in the tournament. In order to win the Super Bowl, what do you have to be, Jenna? In the tournament, exactly right. You took the words right out of my mouth, so I say Cleveland over Pittsburgh.
Look, I'm from Cleveland. I don't hope you're wrong, but I'm going with Pittsburgh as the team. They're my pick to win it because I think they're just more mature. They're more grown up, especially lost a lot of talent, but I think it's just a better atmosphere there. They got the better coach, the proven coach. Now, I think the Browns will make the playoffs as a wild card. Okay. So they'll both be in the tournament, but I think Pittsburgh is the better team.
All right, speaking of Baker Mayfield, he has recently been sporting a new mustache at training camp, and if you're wondering where you've seen a lip sweater like this before, it was from our guy, Chris Carter.
Lip sweater.
You don't call it that?
That's the first I've heard.
How about this? Our Chris Broussard in for Chris Carter. Chris used to rock the old
It's almost, does he have a
cookie
duster? Where are you getting these names
This is
from?
what I call them. Back in my day when I was... Anyway, so who's got the better lip foliage? Baker or Chris? Broussard, take your pick.
It's not even close whose carpet foliage is better.
Well,
Chris Carter looked good with that. Did he have a little goatee with it, too?
Something was happening.
No, but Chris looked good. Baker, I love the beard. I thought he should have kept the beard. I thought it was a great beard.
Man.
All right, what is your choice?
Nope, I'm going Baker. Chris Carter, yeah, especially because Chris Carter's, I love him as a man, but he's a fraud on these points. Now that he's a clean-shaven guy, he always says things. I've never seen a man that looks better with facial hair than without facial hair. Hey, man, you used to look better with facial hair than without facial hair, but Baker's is the better mustache. It's more established, got more character to it.
That does not look good.
I spend many mornings a week trying to convince this guy right here to shave the beard and just go with the stash. I just think aesthetically it would do something, but then I realized it might scare young children. You know why I say that?
Why?
Because take a look.
Oh, that's a good look. That's a good look, America. Now, I'm just done shaving. I'm a little dirty.
What is wrong with your shirt?
I told you, there's a little shaving cream on the shirt. Don't worry about the shirt. You can focus on the mustache and the diamonds. Those are the two things to focus on in that picture. I don't know why you hating on that mustache, Jenna.
One of the worst pictures I have ever seen.
That's a good-looking mustache. Now, the hair, think about that mustache with this hair now.
The new hair. So it's grown on you.
I'm all in on it now.
You're okay.
So disturbed by the picture. I love you, your wife, your family.
I don't make fun of your mustache.
I know. Okay, that is the worst thing you've ever said. And that's not even a thing, okay? That's neither here nor there. We're just going to go to a commercial.
Okay.
Because that was terrible. Coming up, the Cowboys stars. You're going to get hit on Twitter. I know that now. I feel it. Cowboys stars all want big money, but do they all deserve it? That's next on First Things First.